So I'm about 3 minutes into the Wendy Williams series, first episode, and I'm having a hard time with this. I first encountered Wendy, I don't know, I think it was the early 90s, like 90, 91, 92. Because I graduated in 93. I think she lived in Jersey. I was in Jersey. She worked out in New York. I followed her through several radio stations. I idolized her. I would be on the radio with her almost every night during the week. She had a top 8 at 8 countdown. And I remember every day at school, people would say, "Hey, can you say my name tonight when you get on radio with Wendy?" And every night, Wendy used to be like, she would breathe heavy when I was reading my list because there were so many names. She'd be like, "Are you done yet?" But like, that meant the world to me. She was everything to me because I don't know. She's what made me want to get into radio. I never did, but I did get into communications and so forth. But I feel so bad for her. I wish I could hug her because she was really like my godmother to me without her knowing it in the industry. Yeah, it's just to see her break down and so quickly. And I think, we're learning more about where she is mentally in her life. I know she went through so much back in the day. Like, there was the industry, there's just a lot that goes into the music industry. And she had her struggles. And it was after I read her book that I understood a lot of the stuff I used to hear when I'd be on the phone with her, or, some of the stuff she used to say. I was a high schooler, so I was excited to be on the radio and to be having this banter back and forth with her. Like, we did one skit one night, and she was like, she was preparing for some in-studio guest. And I don't remember who the guest was, but she was like, "All right, I'm going to play the sound of a vacuum cleaner. And then you ask me, like, what am I doing? Like, what is that noise?" And I'll tell you, like, so go to commercial. I'm always on hold. And just when she comes back in, I know my cues. And she started playing this vacuum cleaner. And I was like, "Wendy, what is that?" And she was like, "Girl, I'm getting ready. I'm having guests in the studio." And just like, and I recorded these. They're on cassette tapes somewhere. But just, man, the memories. So I'm not going to make this like some old sad video, even though I am a little sad. But really, I just want to give Wendy her flowers, like right now. I mean, from the itty bitty radio station where she started, being at the top of the radio game in New York, going out to Philly, all the adversity with having to switch up because of just her being herself. I know she irked a lot of people, got on a lot of people's nerves, but look at the blogs today. They're doing the exact same thing, probably 10 times worse. She was just on the radio with a microphone. And then being able to transition into the Wendy Williams show for the years that she did. I mean, she's an icon. She's a legend in the radio and television game, and she always will be. So regardless of, the gossip and the drama that comes with the role, Wendy is a pioneer in this industry, and she deserves her flowers right now. I love you, Wendy. Please get better. And I would be remiss if I did not also give flowers posthumously to Skeletor, who was her right hand, her assistant. He was such a cool guy. He always took care of me. He would generally answer the phone and then put Wendy on, and always made sure I had a chance to hang out with her when she would do her appearances. So most of my relationship with Wendy was via radio. But there were times when we would get to be out in public. But radio, just vocally, we had a time. We had a time. So, yeah, rest in peace, Skeletor, and long live the Queen of Radio.